Hello everybody and welcome to another update on the new Gotenks account, my little account. I'm not sure how often I'm going to be doing these. I plan on just doing videos when I have something to say, something pops up like I have right now, like the Galactic War, and then try to do weekly updates to benchmark, okay, 1 week, 2 week, 3 weeks, and so on. I'm 13-18 in Squad Arena right now. In Squad Arena, not super important. The rewards don't change too much from here on out, but I'm happy to get up there. I still am not seeing tons of hyperdrive players. Ooh, perfect. I got energy too. Well, what I wanted to talk about today is my ships plan, because I've gotten past the stage where I constantly have something I can get to. I'm in limbo right now, waiting to get to level 46 to get Moff Gideon, because I want to farm Moff Gideon, and I'm probably going to miss out on this raid. We got 2 days left, and I don't think I'll get a 5-star Moff Gideon by then. So I've been sitting and stewing a lot about ships and what my actual ships plan is. I'm kind of changing a few things that I was going to do. So there's 2 categories of ships I want to work on. So there's my Galactic Republic fleet, which is going to serve me for the long haul for years. So that's going to be prime concern. That's what I want to use in Fleet Arena. So that's Anakin's ship, Ahsoka's ship, 5's ship 2 I need to favorite. Because I already did favorite that. Okay. 5's ship, what I can get to with the Y-Wing, and the Marauder. So those are prime concern. But then the secondary concern is I need 5 dark side ships at 4-star. And I only need that by level 78. And I don't know exactly how long it's going to take to get to level 78. But I went on Nooch2Good's stream on Monday or New Year's Day, and I was asking him about his account progression, because he did a free play account a while ago, and he had this chart of how long it took him to get to each level, and he got to level 78 after 10 weeks. Now, per our discussion, I'm a little bit ahead of pace, so I might get there in like week 9, but that's a total of 50 or 63 days. So I got a lot. That's how much time I have. And what I decided I want to do is hoard my Galactic War Store currency after I get Zeb to 5 stars. And he's almost there. I need 5 more shipments, and that's like not even 2 days worth of Galactic War currency. I'm kind of rambling in this video, but I'm getting to a point. So I was doing some math, some like table napkin math on one of my little sticky notes. Dang it. Sticky note. I want to make this smaller. Okay. But these are the ships I want to get to 4-star as dark side ships. So Imperial TIE Fighter, all the Geo ships, and First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot. And I'll show you why in a sec. Or it's raid currency. He's the only one you can get for raid currency. But to get Geo Soldier, Spy, and Sunfag just from Galactic War currency, up to 4 stars each, I need 80 shards, 20 shipments each. And if you complete a Galactic War, that's 3 shipments. So that's 20 days of Galactic War. So I don't even need to like completely worry about like getting those until a few weeks from now. I'm going to start earlier than that. Like as soon as I hit level 60, I'm going to start farming those ships with the currency. I also did just some napkin math on what it would take to 7-star my light side fleets, or my Galactic Republic ships. So obviously Anakin Starfighter is different. It's on a fleet node. That's going to be taking a long time, and I only have 1 source for it. But these others, I have... Oh, that doesn't increase the font. That just makes the page bigger. I can get Ahsoka Tano ship, Plo Koon ship, and then the Starfighter with Galactic War Store currency. Total, if I did only Galactic War Store, which I want for 5, so it'll be a little bit lower. I need 99,000 currency, which is 83 days of Galactic War. So that'd be pretty good. Like that's not too bad. Like this plus that's 100 days. That is just over 3 months, and I should be able to have those ships at 7 stars before I hit even level 85. So Geo ships are kind of easier. This Galactic War, I don't even know how strong the characters are going to need to be. I'm not going to like 7-star the characters or anything. But this ship is actually like, it's kind of a cheat code for me. Like in my guild, once I start to do the raid, I'll be getting like 16,000 of these a week. And it would take, what did I have on the napkin? Including 3 shipments for the pilot, it would take 9,400 raid currency. So I get it in less than one raid's worth. And it would take only 5 days of buying the shipments to get there. So I don't need to work on this until way later. So what I'm saying is I can safely kind of wait a little bit on going ham on the dark side ships. Yes, they are important eventually, but I'm going to go put all my development into my light side Galactic Republic ships as far as character development, because Fleet Arena, I'll be able to start trying to get crystals sooner than I'm able to start trying to get Zeta mats, if that makes any sense. So all this led me to shift around some of my priorities in the farming guide. I kind of regret not putting 5s somewhere in the normal energy focus. And also for like the Bad Batch team, I put Shakti as 5th, but that's going to take a long time to get her up and running. I think you can just put 5s in there. Like, I'm not worried about the 501st team. Like, I'm not going to be working on Rex, Echo, Arc, and that stuff, or them. But 5s I definitely want for ships. So I'm actually moving him up in my priority for farming. And I can get him with Cantina battles too. So that'll be great too. But this node is great early because, wow, that's a pretty nice drop. 6, you get his ship on the same node. That's fantastic. I don't know if I put that anywhere. I wish I did. And also, it's actually not a bad node for gear because it's like this piece on Chopper I needed. This Mark 5, and it's right there. So, and I need that a lot on these earlier characters. So my Phoenix is all getting to about gear 5, just kind of cool. Man, adding gear on a like newer account, and this is like 4 days old or something, a newer account, it is just very satisfying. Also, side note, I'm already almost at 7 stars for Kanan and Ezra. That is crazy to me. Like 6 stars and this account's like 4 days old. I'm shocked. However, I do want to hoard my Cantina energy for tonight. I'm not spending it right now. And I wish I spent a little bit less earlier. I used like 5. I simmed their node like 5 times. But I should have done it like twice to just get close to full Cantina energy because Iden Versio is going to be dropped on Cantina battle soon. And I have 281 crystals right now. Crystals are definitely hard early. I mean, you get some from the daily activities, enough to do a few normal energy refreshers, which are the most important. But another thing I've been doing for crystals is kind of milking these events. So I did the first 3 tiers of Palpatine already. I'm waiting on the 4th because you get 50 crystals for each one. So I got 150 there. I did 3 tiers of Yoda. I got 150 there. I don't know when I'll get to 4 stars on them, but like I'm not like unlocking them anytime soon. But I was just like getting the crystals. I got 50 from the R2 event. I got 20 or 100 from Thrawn. It's not a sustainable thing, but it's just I try to squeeze every advantage out of things that I can. Once I get here up to 4 stars, I'll do the rest of this. Rex is going to be slow going, but you know he gets much better like at higher levels anyway. But trying to squeeze, kind of trying to get water from a rock is kind of how I think about it. That's me trying to get as much as I can out of each different resource, which is why I'm so excited about First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot. Like that being on a separate like income source, way better. Because one thing I tried to do on my new account that I started in 2019 that I don't play it anymore, for my 4 dark side ship or 5 dark side ships at 4 stars, I farmed EP's shuttle, and it's a hard node and that takes forever. So you really want to focus on just shipment ships, so Galactic War Store and all that. And I want to clarify something. So I keep talking about 5 ships at 4 stars, but on my guide I talk about 6 ships at 5 stars. You do need that eventually, but what you need that for is for the absolute last tier of the ability map materials. So for the last tier, you need a 6-star Executrix, and to get Executrix, you need 6 5-star ships. To get a 5-star Executrix, which does give you the Zeta mats, you need 5 ships at 4 stars to get that 5-star Executrix, and then you're getting Zetas through that, so that's pretty great. And then when you do this event, you don't even need dark side ships for it. You can use any ship. So I'm just going to be using my Galactic Republic, or whatever the strongest is for that. Now for some more numbers on my plotting and scheming, as Tassanex might say, for ships, because I've been so focused on ships. I mean, I'm terrified to get to level 60, that once I do, they're going to release a Lightspeed bundle that has like a lot of good ships. I hope it's a very long time until the next Lightspeed bundle, because Hyperdrive doesn't scare me too much. It's really the Lightspeed that scares me, because I'll be able to get past Hyperdrive eventually. But so this is the Galactic War store, and this is the Swigawiki. It's not really updated anymore, but for these old things like Galactic War store, it's still accurate. Ahsoka's ship, I'll be able to get pretty fast. It's in 2 different slots, so we got slot 1, 2, and 3. There's going to be 1 at a time on each. Ahsoka's in 2 different slots, so I'll get that fast. Soldier and Spy are also in 2 slots each, so there'll be a fast farm. Sunfac, it's only in 1, but it's also in this Get 1. And yes, Get 1, you get Wampa, and I will work on Wampa and Hermit Yoda, but I don't know. I'm kind of like tempted. Like, ships are so important. I'm probably going to be pouring more into ships here, like especially Galactic Republic ships, because they have Umbaran Starfighter for Get 1 as well, and Ahsoka ship and Plo Koon. So those 3 heavy priority. Then I'm probably going to do Soldier and Spy. I can safely just get them in Galactic War. Sunfac ship, probably not either. And the rest of these not going to be the ones I'm using to get up. But Galactic War Store, Umbaran Starfighter is also just in 1 slot. I'm going to get that as every time I can. So since I'm almost at 5 stars with Zeb, and I wish I could get Galactic War tokens right now. But once I finish Zeb, I'm going to just stop spending my Galactic War tokens. I put in Poggle like in between as a holdover until you get to level 60 in the guide, which I wouldn't really recommend anymore. If I go back in, I would probably change that, because Geos, you don't get Geonosis Brew Alpha until later on. It's a really late Cantina node. So I would just get Zeb to 5 stars. I'm going to use him to unlock 5-star Palpatine and Thrawn. And then Hera's going to be so slow, it'll take longer to get to 6 stars and 7 stars. And when that happens, I might get Zeb up for that. Otherwise, I'll just stockpile Galactic War currency. And if I look at Nooch's timetable for level 60, you got there in sometime in week 4. So yeah, so he got, okay, it's after 4 weeks. So we got there sometime in week 3. I don't know, I'm kind of confused. Sometime in week 3. So I'll have a couple weeks just to stockpile. And in a couple of weeks, I can get between 15 and 20,000. I can probably get 20,000 of this currency saved up, because they don't cap it. Like, they cap new currencies, but they don't cap this one. So I can probably get 20,000 saved up, and then just spam ships. Like, as soon as I see a ship I want, I get it. If you're just doing it day by day, you'd only have enough for 3 shipments a day, and then you'd be kind of slowed down. So I'm really looking forward to getting that extra advantage on the ships. And over the stuff with the Get 1 currency, I don't know. There's not too many characters that I'm enticed by. I'm not going the Imperial Troopers route, so probably not going to get like Veers or anything. Although if I were, that would be very enticing. Hera, almost definitely I'm going to use this currency for Hera, speed her up since she's on a hard node. Ezra and Kanan, I'll be long to 7 stars by then. Chopper, maybe. I could get some Chopper from here to help out with Ahsoka and 5s, and maybe Boba Fett on the Cantina store, but the rest aren't really enticing. I mean, yeah, like I'm not rushing with my guide. I'm not rushing to CLS, so I don't really need those. Just trying to work on those early things. Just ships. I mean, I'm obsessed with ships right now. Like, what I'm gonna do, it's kind of bad. And then also, once I get to level 60 and start getting the Fleet Arena currency, this might receive backlash, but I am not in the camp of get Zetas right away. I mean, you can't even use the Zetas until level 82 or something past. So I am much more in favor of getting ships I need with this currency to begin with, because you can get 20 blueprints for 2,000 currency, and that is not negligible. They have Galactic Republic in here that could help speed that up maybe for, I don't know if I need to or not. Definitely going to get Darth Vader every single time he pops up. Won't need Mace probably by then. Most of these characters I'm not too worried about. Like I can kind of skip. I'm all about accelerating ships as fast as I possibly can. So, and you don't have to do that. You can just go right for Zetas. A lot of people recommend that, but I'm definitely going to go that way myself. And then TIE Advanced. I don't know. Maybe that'll be my 5-star ship. I'm not sure what my 5-star ship's going to be, or my 6th 5th star ship. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do for that. I don't know if I need to pick the easiest or fastest. I might be able to get TIE Advanced there, but who knows? Yeah, I don't have too much more to say in this one. Just I'm obsessing over ships. I kind of wish, Credit Heist came up, and I'm really close to actually being able to do it. Like, if I just had a few more shards of grief, I'll be able to get into it. Maybe I'll just unlock Grief and Mando. Maybe just even Grief, actually, just so I can access this when it comes around. I don't need to worry about more until I get to level 50. But those are important too. But aside from that, like I might just, after that, I'll definitely knock Mando and Grief off the list because that's not the immediate priority. I'm just gonna pour more into. I think my in order, my priority for the hard node farms is Hera, Anakin, Ahsoka. For right now, I mean, I might not need to do her that much more. Captain Rex, 4, 5, 5th. Oh, Gideon for right now. Like once I get him to 5-star, I'm just gonna drop him like 3rd period French or something like that. I heard that's from Ocean's 11. What I heard, but I'm gonna drop him after that because he doesn't really fit that much into the plans afterwards. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I hope you guys appreciate the update midweek. It's going great. Having a lot of fun. Really helps me like orient myself to what needs to be done as opposed in a practical experience sense as opposed to just theoretical. So hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later.